Okay, here we are back in the kitchen with Will it Ferment. It's time for V8 vegetable juice.
Will it ferment?
With tomato, carrot and celery. Apparently it's the original. That's what it says here on the label. I have got no idea how this is going to work because we need sugar as our fermentable. And if I look at the nutrition information here, it's got bugger all sugar in it. So I guess what we're going to have to do is put some in. So first things first, we have to make some space. Give that a bit of a shake. It's quite thick. Smells like tomatoes. Okay, let's see how that goes. I haven't had this stuff in a million years. Well, it's not horrible. Maybe a bit of an acquired taste. So, what do we need? Sugar. I think that should be enough. Of course, I'm not measuring anything, so I've got no idea how much sugar I just added to that. Because that's how we roll. Now I need to dissolve that sugar by giving it a good shake. What scares me a little bit about this stuff is that it's not refrigerated. This came straight off the not refrigerated shelf at the supermarket. And it says it's got no preservatives. So now what we need to do is take a reading. See how sugary it is now. Let's see. It's not floppy, this such stuff. It's so thick it won't float properly. This might not work. Yeah, it's so thick it's not giving me a reading. Well, there's sugar in there. I can't tell how much. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, it's really sweet. Not very nice at all. It's okay though, because yeast is our friend. And this is just a standard dry baking bread yeast from the supermarket. It's dirt cheap. So let's just chuck a bit of bread yeast in here. It's about half a packet, which should be plenty. And let's give that another shake. Alright, I'll call that done. Now, let's go a green balloon this time. Still need to get more airlocks. There we go, we're done. Well, we're about 12 hours into this ferment and we have some definite action going on here. That balloon is filling up with carbon dioxide. I was honestly a little bit surprised by this one because I just wasn't sure how well it would go. We're getting close here. We can actually see the bubbles rising. The juice is still very thick, so the bubbles are rising slowly. But we're getting this, I don't know what we call this on top, but it's looking a bit gnarly, but that's the fermentation doing its thing. V8 juice, definite result. Okay, this is the V8 juice, and that's my cut. Who's come to help out? I don't know what to make of this juice. It frankly terrifies me. It's separated out into layers, getting chunkier and chunkier as it goes down. I can't really see any activity in there, and I wonder if the yeast has stopped. I should probably test it. We've got a layer of juicy stuff at the top, so I'm going to siphon some of that off, take a reading, and give it a taste. So that V8 juice is sitting quite happily right on 1.000. So if there was any sugars in there, they've fermented right out. There it is. I don't know what I'm smelling here. It doesn't smell bad, but I don't really smell anything particular. It doesn't smell like the tomato juice that it started out. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Well, look, it worked. We have fermented alcohol from V8 juice. It tastes bloody awful. Hopefully it's not actually toxic. This is not nice at all. It's really deceptive though, because I can't, maybe it's just my nose, but I can't smell anything. It smells completely neutral, maybe just a faint whiff of tomato, but when you taste it, it's very... Ugh. I can taste the tomato, but boy, it goes downhill quickly from there. I'm going to call this one a 1 out of 5. Yeah, we successfully fermented V8 tomato juice, but I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Ugh. 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 This one's going down the drain. The drain of shame. Here goes the V8 juice. Oh, God, look at that thick, goopy stuff. That's gross.